What's up, peeps? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for the recent support. It truly means a lot to me to finally have this own channel and to be growing a little bit in the right direction. Thanks to all of you guys. Most importantly, why you're probably here, FaZe Banks making several statements on FaZe Clan in the past couple of days. I would say one of the most key OG members in all of this, aside from Rain, who is outspoken any other member by a long shot. But when FaZe Banks speaks to what FaZe Clan is, everyone listens. And he had a statement over the past couple of days that I wanted to talk about with all of you and see exactly what he meant by this, because it was a lengthy one. Because amidst all the FaZe Santana drama, he had the most lengthy response of anyone. And I really want to try and understand exactly what he meant by this, by saying not participating in the sellout clown show FaZe Clan has become. Not sure what these takes say about you, but the name FaZe only has any sliver of meaning left because of what we built, and you're using it. This is the problem. You're all just here to squeeze every last dollar out of FaZe and have zero respect for the brand. So claiming that current FaZe members, not sure who in particular he's talking about, are all there just to squeeze it dry, squeeze every last dollar out of it. Some people might call that a rich statement. You know, Banks, I'm sure he has made money through FaZe Clan or being associated with FaZe Clan. He's done very well for himself. He's also done well for himself in his own regard away from FaZe Clan. You can certainly make that claim. I think some people would call out the sellout portion of this tweet because there is that not full clarification of how FaZe Clan came to be, came to be given to all these uppers and all these, these businessmen who came in and took away at least part of FaZe. So I think some people put the whole sellout thing on the OG members as to why we got here in the first place. They gave up ownership, they gave up some sort of control. And I'm just saying that because people still need proper clarification as to how that happened. It's been tough to get that from Rain, and Banks hasn't made any videos on this, and maybe they can't talk about it. I'm just trying to play both sides of that statement. It's all shameless promotion, pandering to a non-existent audience and pretending like it's a team effort. Nobody would ever argue in favor of this version of FaZe. It's so disingenuous to the point it makes us all sick, and we're the only ones, unfortunately, who are interested in preserving the history and protecting the brand. I mean, that's a strong statement. It makes us all sick. Who is he referring to? Is it all the OG guys that spoke up as well? Is it Adapt? Is it Apex? Is it Rain? Is it Temper? Who exactly he's referring to? But saying that the current FaZe Clan brand makes them all sick, those are strong words. And I think a really interesting point is they are working to apparently buy it back. This is some cool stuff that he says. That's what's so funny about this response. Where are they now? Considering we are all working around the clock just to get this back under control with competent partners. There's no universe where FaZe exists without us. It's inevitable the boomerang lands back in our laps. So who is he talking about? Is it OG members working with competent partners to get FaZe back under control? How is that going to happen? He says it's inevitable that FaZe Clan lands back in their laps. That should give some hope to some diehard FaZe Clan fans out there. But what exactly does that mean? I'm sure he can't talk about it either. Then in response to FaZe Rug, all these guys are showing the OG pictures saying this is FaZe Clan. And then him and Rain and maybe a few others ratioing FaZe Clan on their Grace post. And then saying, hey, you kind of forgot about our responses as well. I have never in my time ever seen an organization where you have so publicly current members or older members going against the newer guys or the upper management and making it so public where it's almost like everyone just expects this now. I mean, this Grace Van Dien signing is somehow the biggest signing we have seen all year, partially because of Grace, but also mostly because of the backlash and drama that spurred because of it. That isn't really fully about her. Just to make that clear, this is not really about Grace. She was just kind of the spurring point of everything else that's been going on over the past many months with FaZe Clan. But, Ricky, FaZe Banks, making some very interesting statements saying, hey, it's inevitable. We're going to get this back in our laps, which, it definitely makes you curious. But also saying the current form of FaZe Clan makes them all sick. So if this ever goes back to the OGs and they take FaZe back again, does that mean they're just going to riddle it all and get rid of everybody that makes them sick, that's been squeezing the brand dry? And who exactly he's referring to when he says that? Because there are still content creators in FaZe that do a great job and do still make content that have been involved in this recent drama. So pretty crazy. But when Banks makes a statement like this, what do you guys think? Is FaZe Clan ever going to get back, come back to the OGs? I don't know the legal process that they're going through, but it's got to be hectic. But Banks says they're working around the clock to make it happen. So we'll wait and see. Till next time, take care of yourselves. I'll see you back here sometime soon.